Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Water Cooler Talk. I'm Harry Simon,
I'm Julian Sachs.
and it is so great to be joined by all of your beautiful faces today. Hope you are having a nice quarantine. Hopefully, you're taking a beat and trying to relax a bit. And we're here to bring you a little escape
Yes, we are.
from the current avance.
So, I'd like to just start this out talking about Kim Jong Un.
Now, there's been a little thing going on about Kim Jong Un.
I'm just gonna put this out there.
We do not want to be attacked. Sorry.
We're not taking any side. We're just talking about.
We're just talking about the opinions and the different sides. So, a couple days ago, Kim Jong Un reportedly went to heart surgery and died. We don't know if that's true. We know to release a statement, but we know there's been a lot of speculation going on, and we've heard from many people different things on Instagram and Facebook, and I just think that I don't think he's dead. I think there's a lot of different government people who probably there's like a game of telephone. You know the game of telephone?
Exactly.
So
And Dennis Rodman. I don't know how he's doing. I know they were good friends.
they are good friends. There's like a thing about his daughter potentially being the next dictator.
Sister, not dictator. You mean president?
No, it's dictator. 1 second, I'm gonna go tell my mom that the banana bread is ready. You entertain us.
All right.
Come here.
All right. Sorry for that.
That was not an official pause. We were talking about Kim Jong Un.
Yeah. I wanted to say that if he did pass, I think that his family would probably be like grieving, so they're probably gonna wait a little to release an official thing.
This is just my opinion. I'm not in any way taking sides.
They want to like be in peace for.
But I'm just saying, if he did pass away, I'm not sure that they would release any statement.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that they would. I could be wrong, but I feel like
I'm trying to say that if he didn't pass away,
they would try to get their eggs all in the basket before they release anything.
the other thing I think is that if he didn't pass away, and this is just a rumor, they would be like, "Hey, he's actually still alive. Here he is. This is not true." So
Yeah.
it wouldn't really make sense for them to just not say anything.
Another option is maybe he's in a state of limbo and he's like dying or brain dead, and he's not technically dead.
Yeah, and they're trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, so we will keep you posted on that. I do have an update on the Parks and Recreation. I did watch it last night. It was everything I hoped and wanted it to be. And it was a little awkward.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed it. It was weird, but they really loved it. And in honor of that, I'm going to play y'all a little song. It's called 5,000 Candles in the Wind from the hit NBC series Parks and Recreation. This one's for you, little Sebastian.
That had the sheet music for the Ron Swanson sax solo when he comes out.
You ready?
Yeah.
Up in horsey heaven, hear the thing. The treasure lays for angels' wings. And once we've all said goodbye, you take a run and leap and you learn to fly. Everybody, bye, bye, little Sebastian. Missed you in the satisfaction. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Your 5,000 candles in the wind. Yeah. And though we miss you every day, we know you're up there eating heaven's hay. And here's the part that hurts the most. Humans cannot ride a ghost. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Just you in the satisfaction. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Your 5,000 candles in the wind. Maybe someday we'll saddle up again. And I know I'll always miss my horsiest friend. Spread your wings and fly. Spread your wings and fly. Thank you. That was 5,000 Candles in the Wind.
That was really good.
Glad you liked it.
I think I just found the sheet music.
It's totally fine. We'll record another. We'll maybe release a
Let's
Instagram
definitely do that.
on our IG at Water Cooler Talks on Instagram. Link in the description. Now we're gonna move on to our favorite segment. Got a little thing going on. Julian Bovart Sax. Do you got a little thing going on?
I still have a little thing going on, and it's been going on for a bit. So, currently, we've been talking almost every day. 1 minute. Sorry, gotta pause. So, sorry about that. I've been talking to her pretty much every night. We've just been chatting it up.
Great.
Still going strong. And yeah. How about you, Harry?
Well, I no longer have a little thing going on. Someone made a mistake, and it wasn't me. Julian's pretty filled in on that. I believe you should explain it. Just.
Do you want to explain it?
I would like you to explain it. It's too painful.
So this female
remain unnamed.
Female canine decided, hey, why not embrace the fact that I'm in an odd friend group that has mega egos, toxic people.
And what did she say?
Toxic person. She decided, hey, why don't I tell Harry that his older brother's really hot? Who's in
See, if I had said that,
grade.
I would have been
Wait, no, listen.
expelled.
Who's in 12th grade and doesn't even know of this girl's existence.
She's just creepy.
She's very.
Anyway, if I had said that.
Oh, what about hash browns and coffee? Let's talk about that. How she figured that out. How did she find that?
No idea. She was asking around when she knew that I had a podcast. And while I don't have a little thing going on, I do have a big thing going on, which is why you might hear little clickety-clackety, typity-tappity noises from my computer. I am writing a rock opera. I have some great musical themes in the works. I don't exactly know what the story is about, but let me give you a hint. It's about a boy with no parents living on the street. He is a poet, and he's in love with a girl locked away in a castle. And I challenge myself, because I always write music, okay? And I would always write vocal parts for someone who's basically like a tenor, a bari tenor. That's what I am in terms of my vocal range. But I challenged myself to make it a bass/tenor role. So those are the two spectrums of male voice. It gets some really low notes and some really high, belty, breathy, falsetto voices. And I made the woman an alto. So the woman has a low vocal part, and the dad is a bass. A bass. He hits some low notes. We got some good vocal cords for that. And we got a narrator who is a tenor, who I want to be played by this old legendary Broadway singer. And I will keep you updated as I learn about that, which I am very excited about. So, anything else you want to talk about before you have to go on a break?
Not really, but we're gonna pause, give you a little commercial.
I want you to hear about our sponsor for today, as always, Anchor. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we're gonna insert that in, and we'll see you guys in a minute or less.
For us, it's like 2 hours, but for you,
Yeah.
it's
All
a
right.
minute.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, we're on.
Well,
Hello,
welcome
everyone.
back.
Welcome.
Welcome back. It is a new day, as you
It
can
is a
tell.
new day, but this is a continuation of the episode because we
The
had
first
to play
episode.
short.
Because Julian had to make banana bread.
I did, and it was delightful. I can
It is.
say that.
So, since we're kind of out of ideas, I say we just each bring up something cool from our room and share and talk about it. So,
All right.
I have something I want to talk about first, and it is, drumroll please, shit. For all you auditory listeners, you probably won't
Oh,
enjoy
did
this.
you get that from Max?
I did. I bought it. You're really loud. Be
Oh,
quiet.
sorry. I was gonna get the Kyrie one, but I ended up not.
You do have a Kyrie Wheaties box, then.
I do. Up there.
So this is Kawhi Leonard when he was back on the Spurs. I bought it for 10 smackers. It is very realistic. Like, I'm a fun guy. Got Kawhi's ass. He's got the New Balance shoes on. He's got the ball. And he has a cool little mount, which goes all the way up inside his shoe. I love this. I love looking at it. It's really cool, though. It's really high quality. It's weird how well they got his face, though, because it's super easy to mess that up.
Oh yeah,
So
usually it looks. I've seen it in real life. And they look really good.
What's your cool thing?
All right, so I'm actually Harry kind of brought this up, but I'm gonna show you two cool things.
Ooh, yes.
All right, so first off, we have my Kyrie Irving Wheaties box, and look, it's also Uncle Drew from the
movie
feature
Uncle
film starring Kyrie Irving. So he's probably my favorite basketball player ever because I just love like his handles and everything about it. It's just like I got into like watching. I became a fan of basketball from him, and I just think he's really talented. I'm not gonna say I agree with some of his beliefs, but I just think he's really great to watch, and he's a great player. So next up we have, this is actually not that rare, but I just like it a lot. It's my Reese's Puffs Travis Scott collab box. So I got this at SneakerCon. It was a great time when I got it, and I'm a pretty big fan of Travis Scott. On Spotify, I'm one of his top listeners in the world, or maybe the country or the world. But I'm in the top group. I don't listen to rap that much anymore, but if I do, definitely I'll probably listen to Travis Scott.
Very cool. I do have an update on Broadway star Nick Cordero's condition. He has been dealing with the coronavirus for 30 days, and he is officially off the ventilator. They performed a tracheotomy very successfully, and now he is ready to wake up. He has clearance to wake up. If he will, we don't know. When he will, we don't know, but we know that he is all fine and good. Went through a lot. He had one of the worst cases, leg amputated, the whole 9 yards. But he is doing okay. I mean, not good, but he's doing okay. So, as you know, in school, we're in the band Elected, and we like to write songs as part of our project. I know.
Yeah.
Julian here has his own little trumpet song. Wondering if you would like to play it for our listeners.
All right, I think actually after the break I'll play it because I need to warm up a little because I haven't played today.
Do you want to release it on Instagram as an IGTV video?
Why not?
Let's do that then. But for now, though, I say we talk about something else. I do have another cool thing in my room. It is what I call my white girl Polaroid. This
Oh, nice.
beautiful thing.
I think I have an Instax, and I think it might be the same color.
Yeah, this is an Instax too.
Yeah.
See, it's what all those white girls use to plaster things up on their wall, just because they want to make sure that everyone knows that they have friends, because it's very important. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take a little photo for all you listeners, and I want you all to say cheese. Count of 3. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Takes a while.
So, yeah, that was really, that's something that's pretty cool.
Out of photos? That's a bummer. Oh, this is such a bummer.
All right, I'm gonna, why don't we do a little showcase of our instruments and our accessories?
I would love to.
Tell all the listeners that also maybe play the same instrument as us what equipment we use, what we prefer.
I am an accomplished guitar player. I've been playing guitar for 7 years. And this is my brother's baby Taylor. It's really portable and nice. You can bring it on camping trips. As you can see, he wrote the words "fuck Nazis" on it because we're Jewish and we're not a fan of them here.
We are not fans of Nazis.
The sound it's okay. It's not exactly what you'd like to hear because it's a little plasticky. But for like $100, you can't complain. And here, I don't know if you can hear, but all my jazzy chords sound good. And all these minor 7s, flat 7s, all of them, all the chords sound great on here.
Yeah. Can you show us some of your axes?
The other axes are in the garage with my brother right now. But this is my main tool. I also like to percussion it a bit. It's a good drum if you tap it up here. Too much sound. So if I want to be like, it's very fun for that. But another good instrument I
have a question for all the people that play guitar.
What kind of photos of your guitar?
What kind of strings do you prefer?
I use Ernie Ball 8 gauge.
Why do you prefer those over other types of strings, and why Ernie Ball in specific?
These strings are really fun to bend and they feel nice on my fingers.
Yeah, that's probably
also. I know people who use really thick strings or really thin. I like to use a bit of a middle string.
It's all about personal preference, right?
If they're too strong, you don't want to hurt your guitar because then you have to pull them really tight in order to make a higher noise. Same thing with your vocal cords. When you have to sing a really high note, your vocal cords tighten, just like your guitar strings, so that the little strings are tightened really tightly so to make higher notes, to make them vibrate quicker. Mm-hmm. This is my cowbell. When I make dinner, I like to ring it and say, dinner time. It's very loud. I love it because the SNL skit more cowbell. It's top notch.
I need more cowbell. All right, so I'm gonna be showcasing my baby a Bach Strad 37-inch bore 180. It's a 180S and basically I used to play on I've been playing for 5 years since like the summer of 4th grade. And the reason why I like this trumpet, it was handmade at the Bach factory in Indiana, but this is actually a model from the late 70s, which is it's a vintage model. And the reason I like it so much is that it has a really warm tone, and it's a versatile sound, and a lot of professionals, they play it. And the reason why I prefer this over a newer model, I could buy a newer model, but I like this one so much. It's already been broken in. It's been played a lot, and the other thing is that typically for the older models of it depends on what brand you're talking about. But for Bach, an older model like this is it's really something that a lot of people like to seek out, because it was handmade, and it was made when it was made in a lot of more of a smaller setting, and it's just a really nice trumpet, and it feels really, really good to play. Yeah, so I like this a lot. And for those of you wondering, it's a medium large bore, so it has a really nice jazzy sound. And my mouthpiece, so I'm gonna show you something. This is a conventional trumpet mouthpiece. It's a Bach. It's a Bach 3C, which is pretty conventional. It comes with most trumpets, even other brands. They still use models like this, but this is my little. It's like really special to me. It's a Dave Monette B6 mouthpiece. It's not a Prana model, but it's a really nice one, and it's designed in a way, it's something newer, and it gives you, if you're playing trumpet the right way, it makes it so you have a really nice tone with it, and it's a lot easier to play if you're doing it right. If you're not doing right, it doesn't make a difference. But if you're actually doing everything properly, then it makes a big difference, and you can hear it in your sound, and I think it's a really great thing for me.
So you're always very careful about not dropping it in the band class.
Yes.
What would happen if you dropped it?
So with my mouthpiece, if I drop it, it actually comes with a nice case from Monette. But if you drop it, if you look right here, it's very thin, right? And if I were to drop it, it would probably just it would have a dent. And if it like bends slightly, even slightly,
would that be
barely,
detrimental to your
it would
playing?
be very detrimental. Even on my horn, if I dropped it, or like something happened, like I got something, like my slide, if I bent my slide, this happens a lot. Like here, if it got bent, if it dropped, what would end up happening is it would totally mess it up. It would be out of key, and sometimes it just wouldn't be playable.
Would you have to buy a new trumpet, or could you get it fixed?
It depends on what you break. So you can get it fixed, but if it's something that you just, like, if I were to the valves on my trumpet, this is a great example. If I did something to so my valve, I have to put valve oil on it. It's like lubrication, so it's not friction, metal on metal.
Do you use that for other reasons?
Go down fast. I'm not sure, but I don't know if I could. But so my valve, I like to oil it every day, especially because it's vintage. But it's made out of a metal called Monel, and it's very rare. So if I were to harm it, what would end up happening is I would have to buy new valves, but that doesn't make sense because it's costly. So I would probably just end up having to buy a new horn.
Wow.
Especially if you damage the casing.
Couldn't you get a lesser metal valve?
If you buy like a knockoff trumpet that's like really, but no, you couldn't.
Like, what about the plastic trumpets at school?
Those are like, like toy guitars.
Yeah.
It's like that.
So wouldn't it be detrimental for your learning to actually use that?
It wouldn't, but I would say you would end up wanting to buy like a Yamaha beginner.
Very cool. So we do have an update on Hard Rock Nick.
Yes.
The shit. We do have his actual backstory, who he actually is, and we have a video coming out on that very soon. I will be recording it. Or Julian, do you want to record the Hard Rock Nick video?
I think we both could put our input. We could do like a little.
But do you want to be the person talking?
I would love to.
Great. So I'll write you a script, and then you'll say it, and then do you want me to edit it, or do you?
We can both work on it together because we both.
I want you to be the face of it.
Yeah, I also want to be the I'd like to have I'd probably talk about most of like the stuff from my experience because I was.
We'll give you a little taste though. Little hint. He shat in his wife's sink.
His ex-wife, actually.
Sorry, ex-wife.
Left him for Jeff Goldblum.
You wouldn't leave him for Jeff Goldblum.
He's a great pianist. Highly suggest his albums. So I think that I wanted to ask you something because for trumpet maintenance, very important.
Oh, we're still on the trumpet?
No, I want to ask about guitar.
Guitar.
What kind of maintenance do you have to do to keep it?
That's the wonderful thing about a guitar. I get a guitar. There is no maintenance other than string replacement and maybe cleaning out the dust. It is super easy. You just put it in the case, and then you rip it out when you need to play it. And the thing I love about a guitar is that I can be the one-man band. I can just start strumming, and it sounds full. I have a 12-string in the back. And boy, does that sound like a full band. It sounds loud, it sounds full, but you cannot play. It's only for open chords. It's hard, like, say a beginner to guitar tried to learn how to bar all the strings. It'll be really difficult. You have to stretch your fingers really far. But for an acoustic, when you have to do double the strings, and each one of them has to be really loud and clear. Because that, like, say there's two ends of the guitar. There's.
You know what I want to say? In trumpet playing, there's actually kind of a saying, if the way to test someone's ability is for them to play a ballad, because it's so slow and it's like something you have to really capture like a lot of emotion. And I think that's kind of the same with an acoustic guitar, because it's very easy to see what's wrong with someone's playing through an acoustic guitar.
Well, what I was saying about how there's two bits on the guitar. Okay, so there's one hard point at the bottom where the string can't go past. So the string is being pulled. When you're tuning, you're tightening and releasing it. But when you bar the string, the tuning part is irrelevant. Because once you bar it, your finger becomes the new stopping point, which you have to press really hard, especially on 12 strings. Way more difficult to play that. So
it's
open chords. Same with singing, though. Nobody's going to care what you're singing and how well you're singing it if you don't really feel it.
Also, you know what I was trying to say is, like, on an electric guitar, you can kind of get away with more, right?
Yeah, like shredding and shit.
Yeah, you can, like, do you have to, like, press it down as hard and all that?
No, not at all.
That's what I'm saying, like.
Acoustic guitar strings are way harsher.
It's really a test of skill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very unforgiving.
Interesting, yeah.
Although one of my pet peeves is when a bunch of girls think they're new to guitar and they just decide to play open chords, and then every time I play something, they're like, why does that sound bad? But sure, you can play Riptide by Vance Joy, but can you play, I don't know, Flight of the Bumblebee? I can't, but people can. Like, every time someone puts, like, guitar prodigy
what I want to
in
talk
their
about?
Instagram
I actually have something interesting. We can do a little rant together.
Little rant.
About, so I'm actually going to shout this YouTube channel I love watching, Two Set Violin. It's these really great violin players that they're really talented at classical music, but they always are not that happy when they see stuff on, like, America's Got Talent or something, like World's Fastest Flight of the Bumblebee. And I just want to say something to everyone listening. I know it is impressive for someone to play fast, but I think from a standpoint like a musician, it's not all about playing fast. That's not something that's impressive because like the people are messing up and it's like the audience is like, whoa, amazing. But if someone goes on there, plays like beautifully, like Moonlight Sonata or something, it's going to be like, oh, that's so boring. Which is, it's really sad, right?
It's very sad.
Because, I think
I don't like where music is going.
Yeah, I don't think all music is like that, but it's kind of like, you need to play fast, and even if you make mistakes, no one can know because you're playing fast. It's just like fast and loud, fast and loud. I think a real test, like for trumpet, the real test is like playing a slow ballad because it shows that you can hold a note long, you can play it beautifully with feeling. And like, what about guitar? What do you think about people playing fast and making mistakes and people are like, whoa, versus playing something beautifully? Like, what kind of technique does it take to be able to? Harry?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of technique does it take you to be able to
It's
play something like?
it's not about technique. If you feel it, it'll show.
Yeah.
Like I would okay, it's interesting because the guitar is not the instrument here. Same with trumpet. It's just a piece of metal.
It's like
Just a piece of
it's
wood.
you're the instrument and it's just
You
an
are the
extension.
instrument, and
It
it's
just
just an
gives you a
outlet.
sound.
It's just an outlet of your emotions. So technique is just how you play your fingers. There's only a couple things really, and the rest is just
Well, I think that
you gotta stumble
I
and
think
figure
it
it
does
out.
matter though, the technique and all of that, because if you don't know, if you don't, you have to like first
Gotta
master
go to the
an
basics.
instrument. You have to master your instrument to be able to actually express the way
You got to get your 10,000 hours in. To
Yeah.
Malcolm Gladwell. Until you can't master anything until you have done 10,000 hours of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you've been playing trumpet, but I think I'm about maybe 5,000 hours into playing guitar.
Yeah.
I have so much more to learn, but I'm at the point where I could just write music if I wanted to. And I'm writing a rock opera, as you know.
My goal is to be at 10,000 hours. But I've tried to practice a lot recently, like over spring break. I did for 2 weeks I did 5-hour practice sessions. And it showed a lot of improvement.
That's really good, Jordan.
Yeah.
So we do have a couple videos coming out on the channel. We have a mockumentary, not mockumentary, an actual documentary with this really awesome local artist named Reginald. His real name is actually Reginald Helen Davis. He is a amateur artist, performance artist, and feminist. We have a video coming out collabing with him.
And he's also
definitely check it out.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be great. So tons more coming on the channel. I think we should stop for today just so we can work on the other videos. I'm gonna start writing a Hard Rock Nick script for you, and then I want you to record it. I'll do it. We have to do jump cuts. It's a lot of work, but hopefully we can.
It takes a lot, but
it does.
Yeah, we're gonna.
If you watch my TikTok video, there's a lot of work that went into it. You saw it, right, Jordan?
No, I didn't.
Check it out. Go to the YouTube channel. Check out Why I Hate TikTok. Ooh, yeah. We got a reaction. We're gonna extend it a little bit. We got a bit of reaction going on.
All right, let's do it. Should we do Should we show them the video?
I say we should show it to them.
All right, I'm hopping on right now.
I'm excited to see your reaction to it.
All right, all I see is yeah, it's not really. Oh, John Lejeune did a video called Water Cooler Conversations. That's actually interesting.
Oh, you have to. I'll send you the link. I did send you the link. Check your text.
All right.
Your 5,000 candles. Yeah, I did. Scroll up on your text with me.
Yep.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Alrighty. We got a live reaction to my YouTube video. Pull it up. Pull it out.
And
screen share her.
Yes, I'm going to. All right, guys.
Are you ready?
All right.
Hey, it's me, David Dobrik. Now we're here today to talk about our special guest, TIK. Just kidding. Sponsor me. I would like money. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about TikTok. And TikTok is horrible. I'm not a fan of it. I have a TikTok account just because, I'm trying to be a little bit relevant at least. Anywho, I would love to talk about why TikTok is horrible. Look at some TikToks and tell you why they are horrible. And just say
Here, I'm gonna skip past them.
No. There's good funny bits in the intro, Joanne.
Really?
It makes me Now, I know Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio are going to come at me with like machine guns. Basically, the main problem I have with the talk is that everyone, it kind of gives uncreative people a place to feel creative. Now, I don't want to sound like a dick here, but it's not, like, it makes me angry to know that these people are thinking, wow, I'm creative and I'm funny. So, I guess there's not really much to get into, other than to just really get into it and just sort of start doing it. So, I'm going to go through some trending TikToks, and we'll make it happen. A note of my eyebrows. So, we're looking at a bit of a little TikTok here called Cute Doggies by Cat and Foot. Addison Ray. Now, this TikTok, I was already a little bit watching that.
The people on TikTok like this. You walk in, and boom, puppy. And now, we're TikTok famous.
Hilarious.
Oh,
really
oops.
Quality. Like, oh my
Gobble
god, how
text.
many comments are just thirsty. It's just, dude, come on. Okay, I get it. Addison Ray, very pretty. But come on. This TikTok maybe took
It's like
3-4 seconds to make. This, everyone, like,
I want you to watch all the bits.
beautiful with your new hair. I love it. Please can you reply? Heart, because I love you so much. And then everyone on TikTok. So, there's just so many people simping on her. And she's like, look at me, I'm famous, but what skill does she actually have? And I may just be salty that I'm not TikTok famous. Because, people who aren't ridiculously attractive have to use their brain to get, famous. And it just pisses me off.
I'm about to whip somebody there. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody there. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, I'm about to whip.
See, there is quality TikTok content.
Here, I'm gonna pause this and just say, for those of you that think it's cool to do the videos with like the sped up voice or like high pitch, it's not.
Not funny. Stop doing it.
And it hurts my ears.
I would skip past the cat one. I just compliment it as an example of a good TikTok.
Funny. For the cat, so the cat need to so attractive. That's why I don't like about TikTok. It's super. You either have to be actually funny
No, don't skip. Don't skip.
or in between people. How to get off the roof. Man, that was the only way to get off the roof. Ooh, cleaning out the gutter. Cleaning out the gutter. Then you just got. So, like, I get you can do a backflip or a front flip and you can do all these cool things with your body, but I just don't give a shit. I mean, it's cool, I guess, but, like, I don't care about you or your talent because you don't have a talent.
Have you ever seen what happens when you fill water in half? I mean, honestly, I'm surprised this isn't talked about more, okay? Are you ready? And nothing. You're stupid. Have you ever seen what?
See, like, how does this have 12.4 thousand likes?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't understand those videos where it's like people just doing stuff. They're like, oh, look how cool it's gonna be, and then it's just nothing. It's like, yeah, we knew it was gonna be nothing or some crazy
stupid.
editing thing. All right, I think that's enough of us reacting to you reacting.
Definitely react to us reacting to watching it.
Yes.
I think y'all will like the rest of that video. It's pretty good.
All right, this is weird because I wasn't logged into my YouTube account, and the suggested is just the weirdest stuff. Oh, there's a water cooler talk episode, the Hard Rock Nick one. If you haven't seen that, I suggest it.
You need to watch it.
Yes, you do.
We don't have Hard Rock Nick in it, but it's titled that, so. Click. I think that's enough for today's episode. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to hit you all goodbye. Post
Bye.
this. Send me the files, please.
I will. All right.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.